Beautiful afternoon for a walk out here south of Brayton on T-Bone Trail. Here's some more rabbit tracks. We found rabbit tracks, squirrel tracks down below one of the bridges. I thought I saw some bobcat tracks, but I couldn't get near them. I know they weren't coyote or anything like that. Here you can see where a little rodent has a little burrow down there. Isn't that cool? Anyway, beautiful afternoon for a walk. Absolutely gorgeous. Let's go have some fun. Yahoo! These tracks here are most certainly coyote. Nice in-line, paw-shaped prints, arrow-shaped. Anyway, they go up yonder. Let's see where they go. Maybe I'll get coyote ambushed, huh? There you can see the paw pad. And then off into the timber they go. Well, the creek is down yonder. Brayton over there. Let's keep going. Oh, here's a bunch of little rodent tracks. The trail is covered with these things. I've got a little book that tells me you can identify the actual species with these, but I'm not that curious, particularly today. All right, let's keep going. So as a novice tracker, there's a couple things you look for in Iowa. One are coyote and bobcat tracks. The other thing is this. A lot of rodent tracks here. And if you look at this, this is where a probably an owl or something like this came in. You can see this marks on the wings. Right here you can see a very good example of the wings outlined. I've found these before where you can actually see the blood. And if you look, there's a little spot right down there. But some bird got himself some supper right there. Isn't that cool? Well, not if you're the little rodent, but if you're the bird, it certainly was. Well, that's pretty cool. Let's keep on rolling. Yahoo! So these tracks here, the difference between a coyote or a bobcat and something like this, of course the paw print tells us clearly, hoof print in this case, that it's a deer, but see how they meander? A coyote or a bobcat usually very straight, you know, they're determined, they have some place to go, where a deer will just kind of wander like this. You know, goes over here, looks over there, goes over that way, and then off that direction. Another thing you don't see right now is the camera will not pick this up. There's little woodpeckers.
Time 25 minutes.
Things like that in these trees.
Miles. Average
really
speed,
pretty, real pretty for a walk.
6.3.
This special little spot is about 1.5 miles south of Brayton. There's a pond. It's empty right now. It has very low water, and over yonder, the river is just beyond that. But over here is the old windmill. I suppose this used to be an old farm right here. But can you see that thing spinning up there? I like to think that thing's 100 years old. I don't know if it is or not. Anybody have any information about this spot? You know, post. Save me from having to look it up in a plat book and do a little history, but isn't that neat? Look at that thing. How long has it been doing that? God only knows. And it spins. I mean, it's kept itself clear of things. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. All the trucks on Highway 71. Well, let's see what we find over here. So far I found rabbit tracks, squirrel tracks, some coyote tracks, what I thought were possibly bobcat tracks, but they were down low like this and I really couldn't tell, so I don't really see anything down there. No, here's something here. Lots of deer tracks, of course. Here's how much snow we've had, or at least how much is on the rail. Something down there. Wow, great day for a walk. We found a bird, or a bird had found itself a rodent for supper. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Let's keep going. This here are coyote tracks that are following or being followed by deer. So there's both sets of tracks right through here, and of course some rabbit up that way or squirrel. But isn't that interesting? The coyote tracks are closer together and more in a straight line. The deer are more splayed out, but isn't that nifty? Just goes on over yonder. Isn't this just gorgeous? That's looking south. There's animal tracks down on top of the water down there. Like I was saying, there's oftentimes you'll find eagles in this. That's looking off to the east. And of course, we've come from that direction. Brayton is about 2 miles yonder, down that way. The old gravel pits are over there. Gorgeous day for a walk. Gorgeous day for a walk. Life is good. Yahoo! Okay, we're just about done with our walk. What a beautiful walk it's been. Iowa is just gorgeous. Beautiful day for this. Sunny, no wind at all. I've got a fresh snow on the ground. Benefits of this kind of a walk are, well, the absolute beauty. You know, the fresh snow on the ground, the sunlight, the gorgeous Iowa scenery. The next I would say is you can see into the timber a lot better. You can see the rabbits and the little birds. The birds are up off the ground. I mean, they're on the ground, but they're off the ground because the ground is covered in snow, so they have to, you know, do something to eat. Another thing is the animal tracks. I just love that part because, you know, it snowed yesterday or the day before, I can't remember. All these tracks are what animals have done since then, and you get to see what they do for a living. Basically, they have to go out and work, you know, get their jobs done, and it's just gorgeous. But Iowa is just a beautiful place. The cost of all this is you got to, you know, dress warm, get out there and walk in the snow, and you know, it takes a little more effort. If you're used to walking 4 miles, you know, you might just walk 2.5 miles. But anyway, it's worth it. Iowa's beautiful. Life is good. Get out there and enjoy it. Yahoo!